So the Nigerian president is going to the United Kingdom, London, for medical attention. His presidential spokesman posted that today on Twitter, talking about he will be returning in about 2 weeks. Now, this is not the first time that Buhari will be going out for medical checkups. If you guys remember, in 2017 or 18, I believe 17, he was out of the country for about 5 months in total in the same London, England, for medical checkups, whatever it was. Now, this is a huge problem, okay? It's a huge embarrassment as well. It's definitely an embarrassment for the president and his family, Buhari. It's an embarrassment for Nigeria and its people. And it's an embarrassment for African people in general. Why do I say that? For obvious reasons. For Buhari's family, it's an embarrassment because they don't know what they are doing. They just choose to be in political positions without having a clue what to do to improve the lives of the people that they govern. For the people of Nigeria, it's a total disgrace that their president has to travel to the country that colonized Nigeria and caused a lot of havoc that we are still suffering till this day. He has to travel to that same country for medical checkup. And, obviously that would create a relationship where we're not going to be respected, And for the people of Africa, it's a disgrace because you guys are the ones that call Nigeria the giant of Africa. So if the giant of Africa's president is not able to remain in his country for whatever medical checkup he has to do, if he has to go to his former colonizer to help him fix his health, that is a major problem. It's a disgrace. It's an embarrassment. Now, a lot of us Africans cry about, oh, these European people are racist. These European people are racist. Why wouldn't they be racist? Of course they will be racist when the president of the so-called giant of Africa has to travel to London, his former colonizing country, for medical checkup. And it's not only in the medical industry that this happens. It happens in every industry you can think of. For example, Nigeria generates its revenue from crude oil exploration. And the company that is responsible for drilling the oil is majorly Shell. Shell is a British Dutch company. And this is 60 years later after independence. Now, you guys need to understand that this particular trend of African leaders going to foreign countries has been going on since the time Europeans left. It's been going on. The only difference is right now, in the time of social media, people such as myself have the opportunity of reporting these issues and showcasing it to the world, to let the world understand what is going on and why we keep on complaining about how reckless and clueless the so-called politicians are. Buhari did not destroy Nigeria. He further destroyed Nigeria, but he wasn't the first person that started destroying Nigeria. It's been going on since 1960. And a lot of the politicians, the leaders, the presidents, since 1960 have always had to travel abroad for medical checkups. Now you go to other parts of Africa, you go to Cameroon. Paul Biya, he's been the president of Cameroon since 1980 or 1981. Same thing. He spends months at a time in Switzerland, France, for medical checkups, for tourism. His kids live over there studying. They don't have quality universities, so they have to travel to Europe to get quality education. Same thing is happening in Nigeria. Same thing happened with Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe. Mugabe literally passed away in a hospital in Singapore because there was no hospital that he trusted enough to fix his health problems. And he was the president of Zimbabwe for 41 years. So these are the problems that we have, Our leadership is messed up, flawed. It's destructive. If anything, the people that have been in a position of leadership, they are a detriment to the people, to the countries, to the people that they govern. And then a lot of these countries have influenced the people. Let me go back to Nigeria. I don't want to digress too much. Nigerians, for example, have been influenced by the politicians that we've had for so long to become exactly like them. You know, once an average Nigerian man makes money, the first thing he's thinking about is having access to top-notch amenities in Europe, America, Singapore, Asia, whatever. Dubai, that is the current reigning country. Everybody wants to go to Dubai. It's a mess, man. It's a disgrace, okay? It's an absolute shame. And then you guys think this is sustainable? It's not. At some point, the revolution has to happen. People are not just going to continue sitting down and having you guys waste resources going to foreign countries to take care of your personal needs with taxpayers' money. And then to make matters worse, do you guys know that the ASO clinic, which is pretty much the clinic responsible for taking care of the people that reside in Aso Rock, Aso Villa. Aso Villa is the Nigerian equivalent of the White House in the United States. So that is where the president resides and the vice president and their families. Aso Clinic, that is responsible for taking care of them, has gulped 13 billion naira in renovation costs in the last 5 years. 13 billion naira is equal to $26 million. So if the $26 million was thoroughly used to renovate and, fix the ASO clinic, there shouldn't be a need for these crooks to travel abroad to go take care of themselves. There shouldn't be a need. If that same $26 million was used to construct 5 world-class hospitals across the country, more Nigerians would have had access to better healthcare. But no, that's not the case. What obviously happened is the $26 million was looted by these same criminals. So it's a disgrace, These are the things that we deal with. And I just feel like it's my responsibility to maximize social media by exposing these things. This time 10 years ago, we didn't have the opportunity to expose these things through social media. The only source of information was through mainstream media, which is heavily controlled by the same criminal government officials. But now that everybody has access to social media, we can expose these criminals, point blank and period. So yeah, Buhari once again claiming he's going for 2 weeks in London for medical checkup, but only God knows, he might be there for another 5 months.